Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. And today we got the webcam going. Okay, cool. You get to see my face and my stupid overgrowth hair. And so I have some unfortunate news. I lost money today. Of course, yeah. Sideways consolidation markets yet again. Who is surprised today, honestly? All right, so yeah, we lost money. I'm gonna go ahead and show the executions now. So let me go into my preferences here and show chart executions. And as you can see, my idea of this morning, it was around, say, 10 o'clock, or it was right before 10 o'clock. We had the Tuesday's first presented fair value gap, and I went long into it, and we went up a little bit, and I knew this was going to go against me. As soon as I seen how weak this move was away from this Tuesday's first presented fair value gap, I knew it was going to kind of go against me. So I gotta stop with the ums. Anyway, it ends up going down, stopping me out. I had my stop like right here, like right in this area. So I had it right there. It was like, I think I ended up measuring this out. This new week opening gap right here, which this is what it is. This is the new week opening high and the new week opening gap low. And I ended up measuring the quadrants of it, and my stop was right at this level. So it was at 61.35 level. So we ended up getting stopped out here in this big candle. And I knew when I seen this big candle, I was like, oh, great. Now it's going to stop me out. And I just kind of held the line. And how do I feel about losing a trade? I mean, nothing really. Honestly, like when I got stopped out, I was just like, okay. I was literally sitting here with a blank expression when I got stopped out. I mean, and the thing I just said after, I just said pooey, because it's a pooey day, man. So why did I go long in that Tuesday's first presented fair value gap? Well, I thought this was a stop run. I thought we were going to run to the Monday's low right here and to the new week opening gap that we have highlighted in this gray area right here, okay, where my mouse is. And I thought we were going to run to this buy side liquidity resting at these relative equal highs. Well, the market doesn't do that, and it decides to run sideways and consolidate and go beyond my stop loss, stopping me out, and just creating this mess of candles. And we keep back and forth ping-ponging inside the current new week opening gap. Then we eventually sell off into, that's a 6-point move there, but we ended up running into the sell side liquidity, which is a level I had marked like last night when I was doing my trading analysis. And you can see here, this was that low I was talking about. We ended up purging below that. And I think these are relative equal lows. Yeah, you can tell right there, man. We have a bunch of imbalance here. So it's actually a pretty good idea that we would have not went short, because I wanted to really see these relative equal highs run into first, but we never did. And I had structure behind this trade. I actually did. I had my stop loss already predetermined before I entered the trade. I had 2 contracts of the micros, which is the reason why we lost $40 today and not like 20. So I decided to take 2 contracts, ended up getting stopped out. And I'm not fazed by it one bit. I'm truly not. I'm not freaking out. It's just a loss, and it's going to happen more times than not, which on days like this, yes, it will happen, because it's just the market's gyrating and it's coming up after the holidays, and it was consolidating and just not very structured. I mean, which has been like for the past couple of months. If you've been in these markets, you will know that these markets have been very difficult to kind of read and understand. So you really have to be patient with your setups. And I was kind of impatient. I was like, well, I'm just going to go ahead and get in and possibly get 5 handles, which I had. One of my contracts was at 5.25 handles, which I was going to include that with the silver bullet. And then once we got that 5.25 handles that Safeway did, I'd adjust my stop loss above break even, so I can get rid of the risk. And then we could run above these relative equal highs, but we never did get there. So that being said, we lost money. Consolidates, blah, 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 runs below that sell side liquidity, and just, yeah, I like how it runs higher up at the last 5 minutes of trading. That's just stupid. Wow. You know how just manipulate these markets are at the moment. It just runs higher, does all this mess, and it does all that like right at close. Last 5 minutes to be exact. So it's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting to look at. So that being said, do losses bother me? Do they actually like emotionally damage me. No, they do not. Now, it does suck still losing money. But why am I not bothered by losing money? Why am I not sitting here freaking out? And then you can see these are only 2 trades I took. I didn't take anything after that because I wanted to be bullish. And I was seeing this gyrating nonsense where the candles were just in this range bound kind of behavior. So I knew that it was just going to be like this all day. And I didn't take another trade. I didn't force myself to take another transaction in the market. And you can see that's the only 2 transactions we have, or just like 1 because it's just 2 contracts, but it's the only trade we took. And we lost. So, and now that we lost 2 contracts, I now didn't scale down to 1. That's what happened as soon as I lost those 2 trades. I was like, well, I'm going to just, or 2 contracts, should I say. I'm going to scale it down to 1 contract because that's the way you kind of managed your slowdown in terms of losing trades. So if you lose 1 transaction before, and it's like 3 contracts, then you bring it down to 2, and if you lose that 2, then you lose 1, and if you lose 1, then obviously I think you just got to take a break from the market or whatever. So anyway, I'm not too bothered by this. I'm really not. You know why? Because my model happens more times than not, and my model is the silver bullet as my primary model. I need to stop with the ums. So this is my journal. This is what I do every single day. I have to do my journal. I did not do my journal this morning. As you can see, it's the 18th. I don't have an 18th here. I do have a 14th, but not the 18th. So let's take a look at Friday. My setups did happen. I believe I did make another video about this, but it is just, look at all the setups that do happen. Look at that. You see that? You see that? I mean, look at this right here. Look at the way the candles respect that volume imbalance right here. Okay, that volume imbalance right there, as you can see. I highlighted this, and I seen price do this, because I've seen like the slow run up into it, and we respected the consequence encouragement, that 15-minute civvy there, and look at the way we just fall, and that was the target. And I was like, wow. I was really confident that we were going to run lower. I didn't take no transaction off this, but I just did tape read, and it was awesome. So as you can see, I mean, look at this. We got this here, which was, I believe this right here was like a Judas swing below this low here, which is a 7 a.m. low. And then we just rally higher, and you can see we have the inversion fair value gap here, and we run to the value equal highs. Same thing right here. Okay. See how we have that fair value gap? Bam. That's a silver bullet right there. That right there is a silver bullet. That's 5 handles. Okay, right here, silver bullet right here. Look how many is happening. Look at this. Look at how many is happening. It's making me happy just seeing this. It's making me excited because you know what? It happens a lot in the future. Just because it doesn't happen now doesn't mean it will never happen in the future, okay? And that's how you develop discipline and patience, and you know, just all the generic stuff that people spew all the time in these trading videos. I hate saying the word trading so much because it's just I don't know. It's a weird pet peeve I have. I try not to say the word trading or like the same generic stuff, but as you can see, I mean, look at this. Look at all look at this right here. I mean, this is all just kind of very bad price action still, but it still does happen. But I'm gonna go back to like the roots. As you can see, look at all these screenshots I have from years or months. As you can see, look, there's a silver bullet there, 5 handles. Look at that, 5. Anything that I have right here, like the silver bullet here or there, I get 5 handles out of those. Okay, so this would have been a good trade here. See, look at that. Look at all the setups. Look at that. Look, there's a silver bullet there. Look at that fair value gap. Look at that fair value gap. Look how it trades into it and it goes lower. Look at that. Isn't that cool? There's a silver bullet there. See how the candles wick into it and we go higher. You get 5 handles out of that. 5.25 handles. Look at that. See that right there? Look at all of these instances of the silver bullet. I mean, look at this. Look at that. This is an institutional order flow entry drill. You got your weekly high right there. That could have been your terminus. But you don't even need to get down there because you're trading only 5 handles. That's it. I mean, look at that. Isn't that just cool? Look at all those instances of the silver bullet. Isn't that awesome? So, it's pretty cool, right? So you see all of my journaling that I've done. That was the whole year of 2024. Right now we're in the year 2025, and I have a whole folder for the year 2023 as well. And this is like at the very beginning. This is back when I didn't really structure my charts all that well. compared to now. And we're approaching that 10-minute mark, but I hate to kind of end this video. I think the next video, I'm going to kind of explain to people, I mean, explain to you guys how I journal and what I write down and what I see during live price action. And I write down like little bullet points on a little notepad I have here. I'll write down the little bullet points that I was thinking at that time when I was looking at the charts and all that. So I'm trying to keep this videos around 10 minutes. I hate spewing stuff constantly over a span of like 30 minutes. It's just the same stuff like everybody else talks about. Now there's this one guy here on YouTube that makes these kind of videos, and he spews out for like 40 minutes, and it's just unnecessary. I mean, I don't need to sit here and talk about a losing trade for 30-40 minutes. I mean, you're just gonna hear the same kind of stuff. Oh, I need to be disciplined, I need to be this, that, and the other. Yes, we've all heard it for like a billion times already. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I think we just need to have a different perspective of what happens when you lose money, and it's just being excited for the next opportunity, because you get to keep a whole journal and screenshots of just so many different things that happen throughout the day, throughout the year, throughout the months. And it's always going to happen. It's always going to repeat. And it's not always going to happen. You might have days like this where it's just range bound, unrealistic stuff. So that being said, I hope all you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace out.